Hello? Thanks for joining us again on the channel. This one's been on my radar for a while, and now, thanks to a friend who got his hands on it, I finally get to share the experience with you. Before we get started, feel free to check out the discount link in the description and the pinned comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer begins by stating they are a self-described printer fanatic with extensive experience, having owned numerous color laser models from various brands and currently operating several in their real estate office. Despite this wide frame of reference, our reviewer expresses an immense satisfaction with this particular color laser printer, calling it a new favorite. The initial setup process was reportedly very straightforward for both wireless and direct USB connections, with clear instructions that made getting started a breeze. When it comes to performance, the time it takes for the first full-color page to appear is quite reasonable, which is a major plus for this client who frequently handles very large print jobs. The print quality is described as simply superb. In a side-by-side comparison with output from a high-end, professional-grade machine that costs tens of thousands of dollars, the results from this device were considered even better. Furthermore, the cost per page is exceptionally low, especially when using compatible high-yield toner, making it an incredibly cost-effective solution for high-volume printing. Having already produced a couple of thousand pages shortly after acquiring it, this machine has proven reliable. While its rated speed is quite fast, our reviewer notes that on extended print runs, the actual speed is slightly lower as the machine occasionally pauses to cool down. However, the experience wasn't without a few minor complaints. The output tray has a modest capacity, which can be an inconvenience during those long jobs. Compounding this is the lack of a sensor to stop printing when the tray is full, meaning that if it isn't emptied periodically, pages can end up all over the floor. Lastly, this client noticed that the printer can cause a slight curl in the paper, which is more noticeable with heavier cardstock. Despite these small drawbacks, the overall sentiment remains overwhelmingly positive.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer spent ages wading through YouTube videos and countless reviews, trying to find the perfect color printer. The goal was to find something reliable for a remote office, but it was hard to predict how often it would actually be used. While already owning and loving an Epson EcoTank printer for daily printing needs, there was a concern that another EcoTank might suffer from clogged printheads if it wasn't used regularly. In the end, this color laser printer turned out to be a great choice. Opting for the version with the extra paper drawer was a smart move because it saved quite a bit of money compared to buying the drawer separately later on. Nobody wants to have to refill the paper tray mid-print job. Setup was surprisingly easy, thanks to helpful YouTube videos. Apparently there are a bunch of plastic bits that need to be removed from the toner cartridges and inside the printer before you can start using it, but knowing that in advance made the whole process quick and painless. Our reviewer had this machine up and running in under 10 minutes. Also, AirPrint from an iPhone works without a hitch, which is always a plus. Overall, this device is easy on the eyes, prints incredibly fast, and is a breeze to operate. Our client would happily recommend this color laser printer to anyone.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer wanted to share their initial thoughts on this color laser printer, specifically focusing on the setup experience. Having had a positive experience with a black and white laser printer from the same manufacturer for over a decade, in stark contrast to a frustrating experience with a color laser printer from a different brand that constantly jammed, our reviewer decided to stick with what they knew and replace the troublesome device with this one. Right from unboxing, the attention to detail and quality of engineering were apparent. The instructions were clear and straightforward, guiding the removal of precisely placed orange plastic braces designed to protect the pre-installed toner cartridges during shipping. These braces securely held the cartridges and other moving parts in place, ensuring safe transport, yet were easy to remove when it was time for setup. While handling the toner cartridges, our reviewer was impressed by the apparent design and build of the printer's internal mechanisms. The care taken to ensure the printer was delivered safely and remained easy to unbox and set up was reassuring. Setting up the lower paper tray was equally simple. It was essentially a matter of placing the printer on top of it. Beyond the setup process, this client anticipates that the toner costs for this laser printer will be significantly lower than their previous one, adding to the overall value. Overall, this person is very pleased with the purchase so far and expects this positive experience to continue.
If this video helped you out, give it a like and hit subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.